There are many things that makes a leader successful, but one of the most important traits is to be able to cultivate curiosity. Being curious allows you to expand and grow as a person and a leader. Ever think about people like Albert Einstein, why they were so successful? It's because they valued curiosity and they valued asking questions. Curious people constantly like to ask questions. They also actively seek out challenges, but most importantly, they have a thirst for knowledge. They continuously want to grow and expand their potential. They hold interests in people, events, experiences, things, everything. And even when they get their answer, they want to keep thinking about it. They want to know, how can we make this better? Is there a way to make it better? And if not, then is there another way we can approach the situation? So bottom line is, if you want to be successful, start being curious. And if you don't know where to start, I'm here to share with you 3 tips on how you can start cultivating curiosity into your life. So number 1, believe that you can be curious. This may sound simple, but when you think about it, it might not be for some people. Think about it. You can't be something that you believe you aren't. So start believing that you can be curious. A lot of people have a lot of limiting beliefs on who they are as people. As a result, they fail to reach their truest potential. So instead of thinking, that's just how I am, I'm not that curious, I don't really care about people or what they do, it's just how I am. Get rid of that talk. Start being curious. The difference between growing people and people who aren't is the belief that they can learn, grow, change, and become better. So step number 1, believe that you can be curious. Tip number 2, have a beginner's mindset. Get rid of the idea that you have to know everything at all times. You don't. And that's completely okay. When you have a beginner's mindset, your desire to learn is stronger than your desire to look good. So this means asking more questions, even if it has to do with a topic that you already know so much about. Approach it with the beginner's mindset because you can always learn something new and you can always pick up on something different that's going to help you expand as a person. And tip number 3, learn something new every day. Every day we're exposed to so many opportunities. It's up to us to decide if we ignore those or we learn something from them. For example, if you're at a coffee shop and you're waiting for your drink and the person in front of you gets their drink and you're kind of curious to see, what they're having, instead of just letting it pass by, ask them, approach them, be like, hey, that looks really cool, what are you drinking? You'll make a new friend, you'll build a connection, and you'll also learn what the other person's getting. So maybe you'll get that next time. Or next time you have lunch with a friend, be curious. Instead of just saying, oh yeah, that's cool, that's great, I'm so happy for you. Be curious, be present, really figure out what's going on in their head and why they chose to do the things that they did. Maybe your friend chose to move to a different neighborhood. Wow, that's amazing, congratulations. What made you want to move? How's the area there? Have a genuine desire to learn about the other person. And trust me, you're gonna learn so much because everyone has a different experience. When you think about it, every person is just like a book to learn from. I value books so much. I love going to the library. I love going to chapters and buying books. But when you think about it, a person is like a book as well. You can learn so much from them, and they can learn so much from you. So let's start cultivating curiosity. Let's start asking more questions. Let's start having a desire to learn more about people. Trust me, this little thing is gonna go a long way to your success. If you can start incorporating this into your life, it's only going to expand your potential. You're gonna start learning so much more. There's so much out there to be explored. And if you don't ask questions, if you don't be curious about what's out there, we're never gonna know. So I hope these 3 tips helped. I hope you kind of got a sense of why being curious is so important, especially if you want to be successful in life. Super important. So start implementing it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was of value to you, please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!